Serendipity shines on us again for this episode of Unpilled. Go and follow this comment back to where I'm reposting from, because half the lesson has already been taught. The good guy versus bad guy dynamic. That versus should not be there. There is a treatment that accompanies this red pill. That treatment is learning to discard other people on command. Good guys and bad guys. See, the good guys give them access to spaces and create those spaces. They also act as shields when the bad guy acts up. They obscure vision. They change definitions. They give faulty information while the bad guy acts up in the background. The problem is that while we're focusing on that bad guy, who's paying attention to the good guy? Is he really a good guy? We're not even going to associate what he's doing with the bad guy for a moment. We're not even going to blame him for creating that space. What is he actively doing to prevent that behavior? We men need to start looking at ourselves as neutral until we start taking behavior. And if our behavior is still neutral when bad guys are acting, we are not good guys. If we created a situation, we have to fix it, right? If we're continuing to create that situation, we have to address it. And if that addressing does not work, there's a problem in our system. We tried addressing it with violence. We tried addressing it with incarceration. We tried addressing it by telling women to protect themselves. We tried addressing it by pretending it's not there. We've tried almost everything except for changing men's paradigm. The treatment of red pill is accepting that this paradigm that we live in right now is all there is. The good guy, bad guy dynamic, and you get to pick which side. Once you take that pill, you're no longer able to see the rest of that spectrum. Way down the road is the manhunt character, the one that's doing horrible things to people. But as you come closer down the road, you're going to see people with more qualities that remind you of you. How far do you need to move down the street to feel like a good person again? Is it far enough for the women who are going to be asked that question? That are going to have to deal with you? We need to abandon that binary right now. Accept that there is a spectrum of behavior, and you need to be as far to the correct side as possible at all times. You start to slide downhill, fix it, and make sure no one else does. It's time to change this paradigm.